Hello and welcome to Math 152 Statistical Methods 1. I'm your instructor for the course, Mr. Williamson. And in this video, I'm going to give you an introduction to the key features that you're going to need to be successful in this class. So the first thing you're going to see whenever you go into Moodle is you're going to have to complete the orientation quiz and the final exam acknowledgement notifying you that you're going to have to take a face-to-face final exam in this course. So once you've done that, then the rest of the course is going to open up for you. So the first thing you should do after you take those two little quizzes is go in and read the course syllabus. The syllabus is going to give you information about how you're going to earn your grade in this class, as well as the different types of assignments you're going to see and the other policies for this course. There's also a schedule of assignments available, and then other resources. There are going to be three main tools that you're going to need for this course. So the first one is going to be our Moodle course. So the way our Moodle course is set up is it's going to be grouped by weeks. And so each week you're going to have different materials. So the topic resources are going to be the actual nuts and bolts of the course. So this is where you're learning how to do statistics. So for each section, I'm going to give you a lecture video that I've recorded, as well as the PowerPoints that I used in the lecture video, so that you can follow along, take notes with it, or anything like that. I would encourage you to watch all of these lecture videos and follow along and take notes with the PowerPoint. This is going to be the best material you can use to prepare for the homework, to prepare for the test, and everything like that. Some sections will have extra videos. So for example, in section 1.3, I gave you a video showing you how to generate a random sample from your calculator. And so as we're doing different tricks and things using the calculators, I'll have videos up here showing you how to do those as well. Also, you're going to have any assignments listed. For this first week, most of your assignments, or all of your assignments, are going to be on Hawk's Learning, which is the second tool that you're going to use. So to access Hawk's Learning, under Required Resources for this course, just click on Hawk's Learning Student Portal. The first time you click on this, it's going to set up your student account and go ahead and link you with the course. But from there, it will take you directly to the course. There is a 14-day free trial to the Hawk's Learning software, so if you're waiting on financial aid or veterans benefits or payday or anything like that to be able to buy the materials for the course, you can still get in there from today and start working in the course. So I would encourage you, go ahead and click on that Hawk's Learning link today. You will go ahead and see that you have 6 assignments due, and they will show up on the to-do list on this homepage for your course. You can also view this by going into the course and clicking View Course. And if you click on Assigned, it'll show you the ones that you have already due, and you can go into the assignment. There are 3 aspects to each assignment. So there's Learn. This is essentially the ebook with some embedded videos in it. So I would encourage you to go through for most of the sections and read through that. There will be a couple sections I'll tell you not to worry about Learn. Then there's also Practice and Certify. Certify is where you actually get your grade for the assignment from. I would encourage you, if you're comfortable after watching the lecture video, trying any practice problems, trying the examples, and you feel comfortable with it, I would encourage you, go ahead and jump straight to Certify. And you can go in Certify, and you have to master a certain percentage of the questions, so you have to get a certain percent of the questions correct to receive credit for that assignment. But you're going to get that grade from Certify. Anything you do in Learn or Practice is not going to count towards that grade. Practice has the same types of questions that you're going to see in Certify, but it has some extra learning aids built into it to help you if you need some extra help with those questions. So for example, if you're in Practice, you can go in and you can ask me for help directly through the question, and it'll send me a screenshot of the question. It also has some step-by-steps on how to do some of the questions. It has answers to the questions. So it has a little bit of extra resources built into it to help you. Other times you're going to have assignments posted on Moodle. So for example, in the second week of the course, you're going to have some assignments that are built into Moodle. And so when you go into these assignments, you're going to have, some of them are going to be mini-tab activities, some of them are going to be just assignments that you work through in Moodle, and some of them are going to be assignments where you would work on it on paper and download it. So Moodle will be the second place that you'll find assignments. Every single assignment in this course, whether it's on Hawks or Moodle, will be listed in our Moodle course. So you don't have to go hunting around knowing what you're going to have to do. If the assignment is a Moodle assignment, there's going to be something you have to upload to Moodle. Directions for uploading these assignments is listed under the required technical skills section at the top of our Moodle course. On some of your assignments, you're going to use Minitab to submit these assignments. What Minitab is essentially Excel on steroids, but it's statistical software. So in the real world, whenever we're doing statistics, we typically are, because we're dealing with large amounts of data, we're going to be doing this using software. And so Minitab is one example of that software. So I've got a section in our Moodle course with information on how to register for Minitab and how to access and use Minitab. There's also a website on here with Minitab technology instructions that gives you step-by-step instructions. It's laid out based on the sections of our book. So as we go through the semester and I give you different assignments in Minitab, if you need to know how to do that in Minitab, you can go into Minitab or into that link, and it'll give you step-by-step directions with pictures showing you how to do that task in Minitab. I'll talk a little bit more about Minitab once we actually get to the part where you'll have an assignment. You should be receiving a getting started email from Minitab to have you walk through the process of creating your account in the next day or two. And if you don't receive that email, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Over here on the right hand side of the course, you may or may not see this section. It might be closed. So if you don't see the section that has my contact information and my hours, just click the right hand arrow and that'll open up this faculty block. So the faculty block has my student hours. These are times when I'm guaranteed to be available for you, and you can either come by my office or you can meet with me virtually. Just because it may be outside of those hours doesn't mean I'm not available to help you. Just if it's outside of those hours, you can shoot me an email and say, hey, I have a quick question or something. And chances are I'm probably going to be available and more than happy to help you. Those student hours are just times that I'm guaranteed that I should be available most of the time. We also have a drop-in math lab on the Pinehurst campus and the Hoke Center. I'm in the math lab on the Pinehurst campus on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 to 12, and I'm more than happy to help. But the math lab's open several different hours, and usually when the math lab is open, there's going to be somebody in the math lab who can help you with statistics. To find the full hours for the on-campus math lab, there's a link in our Moodle course. Finally, the last thing, if you go under activities, you can go to assignments, quizzes, and that's going to let you, if you click on that, that's going to give you sort of another view of the course to-do list, but it's going to have it where you can actually go and click directly on the assignment to jump to that assignment. And so I would recommend utilizing that as well. It's just a quicker way than scrolling through the whole Moodle course, especially as we get further in the course and you have more and more stuff available, to be able to see what you have due each week. But you also have that schedule of assignments listed on Moodle that lays out the entire course for you. So I would recommend printing that out and keeping it with you in your notebook for the course. Lastly, to find out all of your grades for the course, if you just click on grades up at the top, that's where you'll see all of your grades as we progress through the course. So I would recommend using that to keep track of how you're doing in the course. Most importantly, remember I am here to help you. So if you have any questions as we're going through the course, please do not hesitate to reach out.